Hey everyone, welcome back to 1 Cent Sports Cards YouTube channel. Just doing some quick testing here. Make sure we got audio. Give me 1 second. And we will get started. A lot of fun tonight. 2 breaks. Should be, hopefully we pull some Acuna, some Soto, some Shohei, some Glaber, and more. There we go. There's our audio. So we only have like, what is that? A 20-second delay right out of the chute. But we have S. McGee, who is going to be working but be done a little after 9. Shalani is in the house. San Antonio Chris is in the house as well. Thank you guys for joining. We've got, like I said, a big night planned tonight. Giving away a Derek Jeter rookie card from 1992 Classic 4-Sport draft pick. Giving away an Aaron Judge 2017 Bowman rookie card in break 2. Going to be breaking a very cool set from 2018, which is the Topps Archive set. We do get 2 on-card autographs in those, so it should be a pretty fun night. Thank you for everyone that got into the break. And I started a couple minutes early today, just because we do have a lot going on. So as the room fills up, and I'm sorry, I'm also getting the screen on my end set up. Zach's Card Breaks is here. San Antonio Chris, Goody G, super. How are you guys doing? Thank you all for joining into the stream tonight. Got a lot of different people in the breaks. And it's been kind of a busy week with this break. So we've got 2 breaks tonight. There is the Bowman first edition stuff that is coming in. So that will be happening all next week. We've got the 1 cent. I actually went live last night to do the 1 cent card reveal. That was the first time I had done that, just kind of spur of the moment thing because I hadn't recorded it yet. I've had a hard time trying to juggle being a teacher and getting all my work done. So I have yet to come up with a good schedule that I had while I was working and actually going into the office. It's just a little different. So I'm trying out some new things. But 3 card is in the house. 3 card. I did get your email about Pack Wars, and I will respond to that later. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that and figure out if I'm even allowed to do that. I probably would have to do it through your channel, not mine, but we will figure something out here. So before we begin, I wanted to do a couple things. One, give you guys just a quick rundown on what we can expect out of the Topps Archives boxes. So these are hobby boxes. So like I said, we get 2 on-card autographs per box. So they can be fan favorites. They can be coming attractions, which are kind of the ones that we want to pull. Not guaranteed to pull any of them. But if you pull the coming attractions, those are the rookies. The fan favorites tend to be current stars and retired stars. They are based on 3 different Topps designs from the past. You've got 1959, 77, and 1981. So cards 1 through 100 are 1959. Cards 101 through 200 are going to be from the 1977 design. And then finally, you've got the 1981 design, which is cards 1 through 300. There are a couple of not easily noticed parallels. On cards 1 through 100, you have a Venezuelan back, which all that means is it's a little bit browner. So we'll have to be on close lookout for those. And then there are on the 77 designs, which typically have like I think they have the autograph on them. There's the no signature variation, so those might be kind of easy to spot. And then you have the logo swap that is on cards number 201 through 300. So those are some of the variations you can get. There are also image variations. It is a very small checklist. and they are pretty recognizable stars. So you're talking about, I actually have the variation checklist pulled up. The way we'll know is the code on the back is 326, but it's not a very big list. So if we see Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Chris Bryant, Ahmed Rosario, Mr. Clayton Claus, Clayton Kershaw, Derek Jeter, Roberto Clemente, Ernie Banks, or Bryce Harper, there's a possibility that it is a variation card. They're kind of hard to pull, but it's possible that we could pull one of those in either of the breaks tonight. And then, of course, you have your autographs. There's the Sand-A-Lot inserts. There's the combo cards that are inserts. So kind of a really fun set all over the board. Visually a very fun set as well. The Sand-A-Lot cards are fun. I do think you can actually pull some autos from the stars of Sand-A-Lot, which would be kind of cool. So hopefully we can pull some of those tonight and see what we can get into. So Shalani is saying, go check out HOFBC. They do pack wars. Yeah. 3 Cards wants to do just a small pack war, like I think it's like a Donruss Fat Pack. And typically in pack wars, what ends up happening is whoever gets the best card wins all the cards from the war. I don't know if that's what 3 Card wants to do, but I would probably have to do it on his channel. There's all the laws about minors and stuff that I have to be careful as a 42-year-old white guy. So I got to be careful with that. So I think it would be okay to do it over on his channel. I don't know what the rules are on my channel, so I would probably be safe rather than sorry on that. I don't want to get dinged by the YouTube overlords. So that's a great question. On the Sand-A-Lot cards, let's see. How do we want to handle that? I actually, to be fair, I hadn't really thought about that. I think what we could do, because I don't think we're going to pull too many of them, or we may random them off. If it is an auto, that would be kind of a fun one to random off just to everyone in the break. So if we end up pulling 3 or 4 of them, we'll just random them off at the end of the break to see who gets what. That's a great question, though. I actually, for whatever reason, hadn't thought about that before the break. So probably the easiest way to do it is just do the randomization. So that way they go to people randomly throughout the break. So Jeff Pullins is in, Mr. Cornet Collections is in, and I do think we're going to get started here pretty quick tonight because we got to get through 2 breaks. And as you guys know, I like to kind of show off the cards and ramble a little bit. So I will try and keep the pace up a little bit tonight. But so in break 1, which will be the first break we do, it's going to be this side. Here's what we'll have. We've got in break 1, Zach's card breaks. Well, let's see. Zach's card breaks is actually mentioned here twice. So I'm just going on the order that the orders came in. So I've got Zach's card breaks. I've got Bill Grady in for 2 spots. I've got Texas breaks, TX breaks. He is in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tony D is in the break. Nina S is in the break. I've got Mr. Dave Durango in for 2. Shalani in for 3. Chris Borak is in for 2. Zach's card breaks again. He'll be in for 6 on that one. Clark Z and Jared P are all in the first break. If you are in here and didn't hear your name and bought in, that probably means you are in the second break. So I will just rattle off those names here real quick. There is Aaron M, Jeff Pullins, Matt Berry, Cornet Collections, Polly Junkwax is in break 2, Goody G is in break 2, Samantha McGee, Chris Borak again in break 2, Joe's Cards and Toys, who I think is breaking with us for the first time tonight, and Nina S. And Nina is also breaking with us for the first time tonight. She is the newest member of Patreon, which I got really busy at work today and did not have a lot of time of spare time to do the update in Patreon. But since I know I do have a couple Patreons in here, I do want you guys to know that we are at 30 Patreons. It was interesting in May. We had like 2 drop off, but then Nina saved the day. So Nina is in and she is officially the 30th for like a full month in Patreon. So I know for the Patreons in the group, I've been talking a lot about the Bowman first edition pack break. So we'll be doing that next week, and then I'm gonna follow that up with the Patreon break. I will let you guys know on Patreon what the break will be. So be on the lookout for that. But what I will do is the one thing I was trying to figure out is how do I get around doing 30 different shipping after buying the box or boxes, it may be, for the free Patreon break and not just kill myself in shipping. So I think because of the buy-ins that we have on the Bowman first packs, and then with the Patreon packs, I'm going to hold on to those. That should kind of help me with shipping, so I can kind of combine all of that into one, so I don't end up just paying a crazy amount for shipping. To get 3 packages out at once. What I think I'm going to do is just do the break. I'm going to do the Bowman first packs, and I'm going to send the Patreon packs all at once. So there should be a lot of goodies coming your way towards the end of next week and into the following week. So you'll get all of those. But yes, we will be doing, if you are one of the first 3 members, you're going to get a free spot in the Patreon 30th 30 member celebration. So if you were one of the original 30, thank you for that. And we will do all of that next week. I'll put more info on the Patreon page, but it should be a fun time there. We'll do Bowman first. That's going to be a blast. And then we'll basically get all this. You'll get your Patreon pack. You'll get the break spot. So it should be a pretty fun time. And then I think that actually kind of helps me on shipping a little bit, because when I first put that goal out, I did not think through like, oh, wait a minute, if shipping is going to be $3-4 a thing and you're going to do that 30 times, that gets kind of expensive really fast, especially if you're buying a whole box on top of that. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I got to figure something out. But so I think I figured something out that will work for me. And I do want to thank all you guys for your support, because that is the Patreon group has become like one of my favorite things about doing the social aspect of card collecting and being on YouTube. The Patreon group has been awesome. You guys are really the lifeblood of this channel now. So thank you for that. So without further ado, let me get caught up here. Joe's Cards and Toys is in the house. Polly is in the house. Polly, you are going to be in break 2. I've got your 7 spots in there. I've also got more spots for you coming up in the future. So let's see here. Let's see who else has come in here. We've got VP of Operations. I love it. 3 card say, I had an idea on the split screen pack. Yeah, I will email you 3 card. I don't believe that it will be a problem if we do that over on your channel. So I'll email you. We'll figure out logistics and all that. I'm not too concerned about it. Nina S is in the house. Clark Z. Let's see. We've got Jeff. So anyways, let's do this. We're going to get right into it tonight. So I'm going to move break 2 off of the screen. And then we'll have break 1. So we'll do break 1 here. And basically what we're coming up with is, let's first do this. Let's random our teams, which, as most of you guys know, I think all you guys have watched this before, but for you guys that are new to the channel, we always roll a awesome yellow Pokemon dice to randomize everything. We'll go on random.org and random it however many times the dice says, unless of course we land on this tribal number 1 symbol. Then we'll roll it again, because we want to randomize it more than once. So we'll get right to it. We're going to randomize teams first, and tonight we start off good. A 6-time randomization. So give me 1 second here. We'll switch screens. We'll go over here, and we're going to go there. I'm gonna go right over to here. Here's that variation checklist I was talking about. So again, we're looking for 9 different variations tonight. I've already dropped all the teams in here. Oh, and by the way, we will not, Jeff, I'm sorry to break your heart, but we are not doing the Wheel of Death tonight because we got 2 breaks and the Wheel of Death takes a few minutes. I want to kind of keep the pace going tonight. So here we go. We're going to randomize 6 times and then I will drop this all into the break. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got Dodgers on the bottom, Mariners on the top. I'm going to drop these over into break 1 here. Hope everything kind of works normal tonight. Look at that. Last week we had a lot of problems with that. So there's our teams. Now what we'll do, we'll pull all the people from the break in. Start up a new list randomizer. Oh, there we go. So here's all the people that bought into the break in the order that they bought into. We'll come back here and roll the dice again to see how many times we're going to randomize the participants tonight. And this one, although it landed off screen, is also a 6. So we've got double 6s tonight. That is a good sign. Love that. So let's do this. Come back here. I'm going to go back over here. We will randomize 6 times again. I'm sorry I'm not paying attention to the chat right now. I'm busy randomizing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I've got Zach's card breaks on the bottom and Clark Z on the top for break 1. Come over here. What I will do is bring this up. Just text numbers, and there is all plays out. So we're going to hide all this. There's no confusion. We're going to sort A to Z, and I'm going to bring chat up here real quick. So let's see here. Let's see. So Polly is officially a Patreon. So let's see here. We are going to question. I pulled Steven Strasburg patch card, but no patch. Is that considered an error? What set was that from, Matt? I'm assuming that would be an error, but it's possible that maybe it's not like a jersey patch and that it could be. There's a lot of different patches. You can get sock patches. You can get, you can get almost anything. The day they start doing underwear is when it gets a little weird. So yeah, that's probably an error. And if you want, you could probably get a hold of the manufacturer and say, hey, where's the patch in this thing? And they might actually send you one, or send you some sort of a replacement card. That's always kind of a hassle, but it's something you can try, especially if you can show them what the card looks like and send a picture along. Most people's customer service is okay. It's not great, and with all the stay-at-home stuff, it's even worse now. But it's not too bad. And most of the time, they'll try and make their customers happy. So you may want to try that as well. So let's see here. So it's 2018 Donruss. Yeah, Panini, although they're slow, they would probably be better than Topps at giving you some sort of a replacement card for that, and then they'd probably let you keep it. And yeah, I would say it's a 1 of 1 error. On eBay, you never know what people will buy. A patch with no patch. Okay. So here's who we've got on screen. We've got Texas Break going to the Angels. or the Angels going to Texas Break, sorry. The Astros to Mr. Dave Durango. A's and Blue Jays going to Zach's Card Breaks. Braves are going to Tony D. Congratulations on that. You're going to be looking for Acuna. Brewers going over to Texas Break. Cardinals to Nina. We've got the Cubs going to Chris Borak. We've got the Diamondbacks going to Shalani. Dodgers going to Zach's Card Breaks. Giants to Dave Durango. Indians to Mr. Borak. We got the Mariners going to Clark Z. Texas Breaks getting the Marlins and the Mets. Shalani getting the Nationals. Congratulations on that. You'll be looking for the Sotos. Bill Grady getting the Orioles. Shalani getting the Padres. Phillies going to Tony D. We've got the Pirates and the Rangers going to Zach's Card Breaks. Jared P. pulls the Rays and the Red Sox. The Reds are going to Zach's Card Breaks. The Rockies to Bill Grady. The Royals to Zach's Card Breaks. Tigers to Texas Breaks. Twins to Clark Z. White Sox to Texas Breaks. And finally, Zach's Card Breaks gets his Yankees. He's a big Yankees fan, so he'll be looking for Glaber rookies tonight, which is fantastic. Always love it when you get people that get their favorite team and they don't got to trade for it. So let's see, we're going to keep this open for a little bit. Hey, Texas Breaks, thanks for joining in. And then let's see. So Clark is saying, Shalani, I'll give you both the Mariners and the Twins for the Nats. Is Shalani in here yet? One of these days, I'm going to get really good at following along with chat and talking at the same time. There's so many breakers out there that are so good at that. Dave Durango is one of the kings at that. I wish I was as good as him as being able to talk and kind of host a live stream while actually reading. All my teams other than the Yankees are possible for trade, says Zach. Let's see. So if there is a trade, if you guys can say, just write the word confirmed and who the two teams are. So like if it was like, I'm just making this up, the Padres and the Royals, you would say confirmed Padres for Royals. There is Shalani. I figured he might be keeping the Nats for that Soto rookie. It is a really nice Soto rookie too. It's one of the, it's that dugout picture of him. It's kind of a nice one. So let's see. If there is a trade, just say confirmed and who it is. We'll keep it open for a couple minutes, and then we will get to randoming off the Derek Jeter rookie card. We'll see if Zach's Card Breaks can get double lucky and get the Jeter. He's got enough spots that he's got a good shot at it. And by the way, the Jeter is an SGC graded, so that's with the black border. It is graded 92 out of 100, so kind of a nice Jeter there. So let's see here. Yeah, there is the Robles, and I actually think in this particular set, I think if I'm not mistaken, I might be thinking about the Braves, the Acuna card, but I think there's a combo card. Now that I think about it, I think that's the Braves with Victor Robles and Acuna. And I forget who the is it Albies? But anyways, yeah, there's some combo rookie cards in here that are pretty sweet. And then there's also like an Ohtani and Trout combo card in here. There's a lot of kind of cool cards in here. Archives, of course, doesn't get a lot of the attention that a lot of the flagship ones do, but is kind of a ode to Topps past. I really like Archives. I think it's always a fun set. They do kind of some neat stuff that's very unique to just Archives itself. So let's see here. I'm tempted to trade away some teams for the Jeter if I don't win it. Joe's Cards and Toys is close to 1,000 subs. If you guys are not subscribed to Joe, definitely go subscribe to him. I would love for the people that are regulars on my channel to go help out Joe. That journey to 1,000 is something that when you're small, then you go, I'll never get there. And then you kind of get to a couple hundred subscribers. Then all of a sudden you hit that 500. And then next thing you know, you think, oh my gosh, I'm in shooting distance. It's a great goal if you're a YouTuber to have. But for me, I actually worry about the channel growing. What I have learned about the channel growing is the more it grows, the more time it actually takes too. And when you're busy with kids and work and all that stuff, you go, there's a point where I'm probably going to say, I don't want the channel to grow that much more, because I don't have the time to manage it the way I would like to manage it. But I do understand that the 1,000 is more of a symbolic milestone of a lot of hard work for creators, especially doing the card community stuff. It's more of a niche on YouTube. To get to 1,000 is a big goal. So Joe, good luck on getting there, and congrats when you do get there. Oh, you're talking about me. Well, yeah, for me, I think I'm at what? I think I'm at like the mid 800s. I want to say the last time I looked, it was like 830 something. I think it might be a little bit higher than that now. But yeah, it's there's also over 100 videos that have been made. Each one of them, takes time. So yeah, it's a labor of love. And I've told everyone that kind of watches the channel regularly that I'm not really in it to be some big YouTube guy. The monetization, if you know anything about how YouTube works, being monetized at 1,000 is not like you're going to be rich because you're taking in all this ad revenue. About the only thing that I would want to hit 1,000 for would maybe be to get that community that you can have right on YouTube, like a lot of the other people do. That's kind of a neat thing. Although I don't know how much an emoji is actually worth paying for. There's got to be value to that beyond emojis. But that's neither here nor there. So let's see. Do we have any trades? Mariners for Pirates is confirmed. Okay, so great. Let's do that one. We've got the Mariners, Texas breaks for the Pirates. Breaks. Oh, wait, hold on. Oop, wait. Reading it wrong. Gotta go back. One second. Let's put this back. The Mariners, let me make sure. It was Mariners for Pirates. I think I put the Clark Z that has the Mariners going to Pirates. Almost traded the wrong. Okay. Got that worked out. I think now, good. Go. So Pirates are going to Clark Z. Mariners are going to Zach's card breaks. So Matt is saying 856. Yeah, 841. Yeah, and for me, yeah, it's. I mean, it'll be cool when I get there. My biggest thing is I've already been thinking, like, if the day ever comes that I hit 1,000, which I'm sure if you do this long enough, by nature you will end up getting there. But more than anything, I want to do the giveaway. I like doing the giveaways. I don't know why, but I know the exact card I'm giving away, or at least what the Grand Poobah is going to be, and it's going to be awesome because I will celebrate 1,000 without a doubt. But I'm going to give it back to the people that have gotten me there. And really, in the whole scheme of things, when you watch YouTube, my 8-year-old son he loves watching YouTube stuff. And some of the channels he watches, I have no idea how people get up to 34 million. What is the guy, Mr. Beast? I watch Mr. Beast, and he's kind of entertaining. But but you watch those channels and you go, I don't understand how 34 million people watch this regularly too. I just don't understand it. And then I do get Dude Perfect though. If you guys don't know who Dude Perfect is you guys that obviously, if you like sports cards, you probably like sports on some level. And Dude Perfect is basically nothing but a bunch of like frat boys that never grew up from being frat boys doing trick shots all the time. They're kind of a fun channel to watch. So let's see. I'm gonna do this. Rays still for trade. We'll basically accept any team. Let's see. Pirates for Mariners. We got that one. So the trade market on this one is a little slow. So, yeah, and Polly's been on the Paula's been following the channel since, gosh, I'll bet you I was barely above 200. It's probably been that long. So yeah, Paulie and Isaac, who is a regular on the channel. I think Isaac is the first guy that I have made a lasting relationship that started following the channel. I maybe only had 50, and I think he found me because his sons were into Pokemon, and I rip Pokemon cards every once in a while with my kids. And so he's been following me forever. But yeah, Paulie, there's a lot of you guys that have been following. So thanks to all you guys. So I'm going to do this. Trades, going once. So if there's any more trades, let's get those in right now. Because staring at spreadsheets and random.org stuff, not the most fun time. Trades going twice. And finally, give it one more second. Okay, so Chris, which by the way, I should change your name on the breaker thing. But San Antonio Chris, I actually do have a great Pokemon video with the new Pokemon set that has come out. I was actually going to post that today. I just got really busy. I was slammed at work today, so which is a good news because we haven't been slammed like this in a while. So that's good for job security. But yeah, I do have one, so it'll probably go up tomorrow or this weekend sometime. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, so trades are closed. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring it back over to the big display here. And what we'll do now, we're going to chase the Derek Jeter 1992 Classic, graded 92 SGC. I do like the black border on some of the older cards, the more like vintagey cards. I don't know that 92 counts as vintage, but with the Derek Jeter card inside of it, it will definitely be vintage at some point. So let's do this. The way this works, if you bought a spot in the break, that counts for one spot in what is basically a random giveaway. So if you bought 4 spots, you got 4 spots in the random giveaway. So there's 30 total spots. We are going to roll the dice. And we got a 1, so we're going to get rid of that one. And roll it again. And look at that, guys. We are on a 6 bandwagon right now. So we'll come back here. We're going to go quickly over to random.org. And we've got, let's pull everyone's names. Let's do this real fast. Let's pull everyone's names the way they landed. Look at that. For whatever reason, Clark's, oh, now it screwed up on me. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, we're going to have that fun thing. Oh, it does that, everyone. Okay, so there we go. Here's everyone's names. And we'll give away the judge for break 2. Let's do this. I'm going to put everyone in fresh. Come on. There we go. I'm going to randomize 6 times. Good luck to everyone. 1, 2. Whoever's name ends up on top after 6 will be the winner of the Jeter rookie card. 3, 4, 5, and wait for it. 6. Oh, and it is Zach. I was pulling for you, Zach. I'm sorry to everyone else, but Zach is a Yankees super fan, so it is only appropriate that Zach pulls down the Jeter rookie. Congratulations there, Zach. Glad that it could get to a Yankees fan. So that one, let me write this down real fast. That one is going to you. Congratulations. And now we will get to breaking. So we're going to put Zach's card on there. So that one is going to Zach. And my little weird Post-it notes. I'm almost out of these finally. I don't know where I found these things, but A robot post-it now. Okay, so Zach, congratulations on that. Let me get set up on my end real fast so I can see the break teams, so I can see chat, and we're going to get right into this break, guys, because I do know we have some people patiently waiting for break 2 as well. So we're going to give everyone a little bit of love tonight. Congratulations, Zach. That's awesome. Zach says right into the PC. Okay, so here we go. Before I begin, I always say this. I want to thank everyone that got into this break. Thank the Patreons. I think most of the people in this break, actually, I think all of you are Patreons. So thank you for all your support there. I get that you guys can, there's a lot of people that break baseball cards on YouTube and all sorts of different channels. So obviously, if you're willing to spend some time with me, I'm honored for that. So I wish all of you guys good luck. Thank you for getting into this break. And without further delay, let's see what this box of 18 archives has to offer. So here we go. We're going to have, I believe it is 24 packs, 8 cards in the pack. That's going to go in the pile. We'll try and keep these off. Go. Try and keep these off to the side a little bit so we can build sweet card garden in the middle. So let's see. Let's go. Let's get to ripping. Good luck, everyone. We'll have to pay special attention, see if we get any of those short prints. There's only 9 of them. We're looking for the rookies. Luke Weaver, Mr. Rendon, Hunter Pence, Robin Yount for the Brewers. That's Texas Breaks. Kind of a nice one there. Bob Feller for the Indians. That's a sweet one. Make sure, there we go. Kyle Seager for the Mariners. And right off the bat, there he is, guys. I have a feeling it's going to be a fun night. There is the Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie card. Beautiful rookie card going to Tony. So congratulations on that, Tony. You did not have to wait long. You did not have to wait for like the, oh my God, there's only 3 packs left and it hasn't shown up yet. So there, we'll start the card garden with a beautiful Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie card. Cool one there for sure. And finally, Kevin Pillar. That is almost foghorn worthy. In fact, although I'm not going to pull one of the top loaders out or the one touches out, I am going to go, because we haven't done the foghorn in a while, and the foghorn does exist. So that is a Ronald Acuna. He deserves it. All right, so here we go. Pack 2. Maybe we can get more than one. That would be awesome. And hopefully we can get one in each box at least. So here we go. Always a fun name to say. Holt Wilhelm. Tom Seaver for the Mets. I like that one. And there's the Hank Aaron. That's a nice one. This one going to the Braves as well. So right out of the bat, we've got Tony D. Hagen, all the Braves cards. We've got Simmons. And there for the Dodgers, there is a Walker Buehler rookie card. Awesome Buehler. This is why, and I say it all the time on this on my channel, it's this is why I love 2018 sets. We someday, I think, are going to look back at 2018 like a lot of people look back at like the 1983 quarterback class in football of just, there's so many good rookies, so many good players that came out that year and have rookie cards. Every set from 2018 is just going to be awesome. So this one is going to Zach's Card Breaks, who has the Dodgers. So there is the Walker Buehler. Shalani is saying, yeah, we need to get that Soto. So why are we timing out Jim? Is Jim, hold on. Oh, I want to look and see why we're timing Jim out. What's Jim doing? Jim Tong is Jim Tong in here trolling. We've got patrol in force. So that is fantastic. And by the way, guys, I don't know if you can see it off to the left, but we have another sweet rookie card going out to our Red Sox, which is Jared P. We've got Rafael Devers. So that is the coming attraction. Now, some of these you can get signed and they are numbered. So hopefully we can get one of those in one of these boxes. That would be sweet. So there is the Devers. And very quickly, what are we in? 2 packs? Very quickly, we're going to build a card garden tonight, I have a feeling. So let's keep it moving. There is the Devers. So we've already pulled 3 of the big rookies out of here. We've got Fulmer, and there's the Roberto Clemente. Now, this one is so Roberto Clemente was one of the ones that could be a short print, and I do not believe this is. The number needs to be 26, and that one says 20, so I think that is the base Clemente, but a Clemente for the Pirates nonetheless. Our Pirates owner, Clark Z. Mods, don't let Jim Tong spam here. He threatened me and Kendall Brown. He threatened you. How did he threaten you? Yeah, so and by the way, so if Paulie is the VP of operations, Zach's Card Breaks, who is in professional law enforcement, he is the 1 cent sheriff. So he's the guy that if he deems it appropriate, I don't argue with him. Okay, so now we have Chris Bryant, which is also one that can be a short print. So we'll take a look here. This one is not a short print, but that is a sweet Chris Bryant for the Cubs. That's going to Chris Borak, San Antonio. We got Dansby Swanson. I've got Billy Hamilton, Buxton, Jim Palmer. Oh, and this is a really nice one, guys. This is the Topps rookie history. This is going out to the Orioles. So this is one of the subsets. This is actually a reprint of his rookie card. It has the Topps rookie history logo on there. These are actually fairly we'll say moderately hard to pull. So this is a nice one, a nice Jim Palmer going out to the Orioles. That is Bill Grady. So out of 3 packs, I mean, yeah, we're gonna be building a card garden tonight. I'm gonna run out of stands. That's what's gonna happen, unless we go cold. But we'll see. Hopefully, hopefully I've got some fire in these hands tonight. Zach Greinke, Scott Schiebler, and Eric Thames. He reported all 3 of our channels. Well, that probably means he's going to report mine tonight. I don't care. Let him report it. That is weird. Hey, some people got too much time on their hands. It's kind of like, that is a weird thing. He is another channel threatening, saying he's going to report your channel and try and get it banned. He's already got Michael's video down tonight. Well, if everything goes down, I will start up another one. I don't think I do anything wrong. So what's this guy's name? Jim Tong? Don't hide him. Let him come in here. I'll talk to him. I got no problems. And look at this. For the Braves, we've got Ozzy Albies. Nice one for the Braves. I'm sure Jim just probably wants some love and attention. That more often than not is why people act out, either for attention and or for love. Not to sound like a psychologist or anything, but it doesn't take a psychologist to know that. Look at this. We've got Ozzy for the Braves. That one's going to Tony D as well. So Tony D is just rocking on fire coming out of the blocks on this break. Red Showindist. We've got Felix Hernandez. Joey Lueshi rookie card for the Padres. Tonight, our Padres owner tonight, Shalani, Cole Hamels, and look at this one. This is the Yankees future stars. This one is a sweet card as well. This is one of the combo cards. So let's see here. This has Glaber, Clint Frazier, and Miguel Andujar on the card. My lord, so far this box is doing just fine. I've already, I think we're like 3 or 4 packs in. I don't even know. At this rate, we'll be going all night because I'm going to be top loading cards all night. So there's the Glaber. Put Glaber up in here. We'll see if we can make. Trout's going to have to hold up Devers. See if we can get Glaber in there. That's a nice one as well. Then we've got Maikel Franco and Kenley Jansen. Keep moving on here. So Zach, congratulations on that one. We got Zach his Yankees. We got him a Derek Jeter. We've got him a Glaber rookie. Charlie Blackmon, Jose Urena, Phil Rizzuto going to the Yankees. That's a cool one. We've got Dave Winfield on the Padres and the Dodgers Dynamos. Jock Peterson, Yasiel Puig, and Matt Kemp. Kind of a nice one there. These are those combo cards. The one that I want to see is the Trout Ohtani one. So we'll see if we can get that one tonight. So there's the Dodgers Dynamos. That one's going to Zach's card breaks as well. He's got the Dodgers. We're going to hear Zach's name quite a bit tonight. I think he's got, if I'm not mistaken, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he's got 8 spots in this book. He did use break spots for this as well. I'm going to put that one off to the side. We've got Trey Mancini, Rogan Odor, and Mr. Hunter Renfroe. Shalani, you have missed a Jim Palmer Topps Rookie History reprint pull, a Gleyber Torres, a Ronald Acuna Jr., a Rafael Devers, a Walker Buehler, an Ozzie Albies, and about, I think this is pack number 5. So Luis Severino, Mike Zunino, Jimmy Fox. That's a nice one for the Red Sox. Who's our Red Sox owner tonight? That's going to Jared Patterson, and right behind that is a Chris Sale. We've got Kevin Kiermaier, Felix Milan, and that is our autograph for the Mets. This is one of the fan favorites. So this is a Felix Milan. Now, here's the thing about the fan favorites. A lot of times they're not Hall of Famers. They are, if you're a Mets fan, Felix Milan means something to Mets fans. If you are not a Mets fan, it's a little less obvious on why you would have Felix Milan. So the idea on the fan favorites is they are like favorites of the actual fans of the team, not favorites of like universal favorites like a Derek Jeter. So this is a Felix Milan, a nice Topps Archives fan favorite stamp there. So Felix Milan, this one is going out to our Mets owner, Texas Breaks. So there is our first auto in this box. On-card auto, Felix Milan. I don't know a lot about Felix Milan, but if there is someone that does know and can share Felix Milan stories in the chat, that would be awesome. And in the meantime, we'll keep ripping on cards. So congratulations on that one, Texas Breaks. We've got Jose Abreu and we've got Buster Posey. So let's see. That is a beautiful auto too. Look at that. That's a clean. I wish my auto looked that good. Look at how good he writes that F. And then that M just with that big swoosh, almost like a Nike swoosh. It's legible. It's nice and big. Fills up the card nice. Yeah, that's a nice card. I like that one. So let's see. We'll keep ripping here. Okay. We got a Reggie on the back. Josh Donaldson. Scott Kingery rookie card for the Phillies. That's a nice one. That is going out to Tony D. That one in a sleeve. There's also, did I bring him down here? I wanted to show you guys something real quick. So my wife, for my wasn't my birthday? Yes, it was my birthday. It was way back in February. She ordered a bunch of, you guys have probably seen like the 1-cent envelopes that I send stuff out in. There's a nice guy, Kingery. and she ordered, she actually ordered custom card sleeves with my logo on them, but they are manufactured in China. And when China shut down because of everything, they got delayed forever. But this week they showed up. And so I officially have sleeves. Now, to be fair, I'm not using them in this because they fit cards real tight. I think these are more like gaming sleeves than they are baseball. Now, baseball cards do fit in here, but the size of these, it basically would have to be like a top series 1 card or a standard card like that. If it's a little bit thicker like these are, I worry that I'll damage the card. But I do love these. And I've got I think she ordered me like 500 of them. So 500 custom 1-cent sports cards, penny sleeves. I thought that was pretty awesome. That's why I married her. She thinks about me and she thinks about what I would like. So wanted to show those guys to you. I thought those were pretty cool. 14 only struck out 242 times, 3-time All-Star, 2 Gold Gloves. So he's almost got 2,000 hits. How do you only strike out 242 guys? I mean, that if you extrapolate that out, just the numbers, let's say you bat 4 times a game, 14, I mean, you're talking 28. Yeah, you're talking 5,000, 6,000 at bats. That's nuts. Whit Merrifield, Austin Hedges, Brad Ziegler. And here's a turn back the clock. This is going to be an Ichiro, collects 4,000th hit between Japan and the United States. This is Ichiro on the Yankees. That one's going to go to Zach's Card Breaks. That's a nice one. Then we've got Matt Duffy, and there's the Reggie Jackson. That one's also going to Zach's as he's got the Yankees. So there's a nice Reggie. Yeah, so yeah, Polly, I tell you what, my wife actually is a good lady. One, she puts up with me. And she actually listens probably too much to me. But yeah, when she ordered those, I think she was actually more excited than me. She got all that 1-cent kind of branded stuff for me. The envelopes. She actually got some poly bags that I can't really use for shipping and stuff, but they're kind of cool. She even got me like the packing tape that says 1 cent, and I generally, unless it's a bigger package, don't send like cardboard and stuff. But there's even like the if you get Amazon boxes, you know, that tape they put on them. She got me stuff that says like 1 cent. It was awesome. So yes, I will definitely be sending out some cards with the 1 cent sleeves. I'll probably use them mostly for like Patreon stuff, just because I think they're kind of cool, kind of neat. But yeah, I'll definitely be sending those out with breaks and whatnot. There's a Tyler Wade, and I don't know if you saw it, but our Angels owner, who is Texas Breaks, gets the Shohei. So now we've got Shohei in the house. It's showtime. So we're hitting on all the rookies so far. I think we're still looking for Soto. We'll see if we can make Shalani happy there. And then Paulie, who is hanging out, he's going to be in break 2. I can guarantee you he's going to burn down the house if he doesn't get the if he doesn't get the Nats. So hopefully we can get Paulie the Nats in break 2. Nick Castellanos, Tim Anderson, that's a nice one. Brandon Belt, Rod Carew on the Angels. So this quickly turns into an Angels pack. This is going to Texas Breaks. I grew up, I remember as a young kid watching Rod Carew on the Angels. He was a little bit past his prime, but still a really good player for them for years. Willie Stargell, nice one for the Pirates. And Mr. Greatest of all time, the GOAT, Mike Trout. And make sure we get him into a sleeve immediately. Mike Trout's like, I don't want to go in your sleeve. Here we go. Mike Trout. We won't throw him up in the card garden, but Mike Trout's getting a top loader. Texas Breaks pulls a Rod Carew, a Shohei Ohtani rookie, and a Mike Trout all out of the same pack. That was kind of a strong Angels pack, if you will. So here we go. Keep going. Larry Doby. Noma Garciaparra, Steven Strasburg, Ricky Henderson, Brooks Robinson, and I think we have our first Sandalot card. We do, and it is Benny the Jet Rodriguez. Kind of a fun one here. So we will random off Benny the Jet, the idol of the movie, not the star of the movie, but definitely the idol. The Sandalot, we could talk all night. In fact, let's talk about this for a little bit. Best baseball movie of all time. I still claim it's The Natural. The Sandalot would be in my top 5. So we got to randomize that one. The Sandalot would be in my top 5. The Natural, I think, is a pure baseball movie. Bull Durham is definitely up there. I am not a big fan of Field of Dreams. I just do not think it's, I mean, it's okay. But 8 Men Out is another great one. Jose Ramirez. 8 Men Out is like as a real baseball movie and a real story and how movies are made. 8 Men Out is a really good movie. Starlin Castro. And let's see, what would round out my top 5? My guess, Major League is definitely in the top 5. So yeah, that would probably be my top 5, but there are so many of them. I know I'm an Angels fan. Angels in the Outfield, quite possibly the worst movie ever made. Let's see, we've got Honus Wagner. 42 wasn't bad, the one about Jackie Robinson, although I thought it was a little underwhelming. Wade Davis, Michael Conforto, Whitey Ford, Jake Lamb, and Harrison Bader. That's a nice one for our Cardinals owner. Nina. She's got another Cardinals card coming in right behind it. So there is Harrison Bader. And we've got Matt Carpenter and Adani Hechavarria. Hechavarria, I think is actually how you say it. A League of Their Own is a good movie. It's a good baseball movie. It's a feel-good movie. You got Tom Hanks in that one. What's her name? Davis. Is it Judy Davis? But you got in there Rosie O'Donnell's in that as comic relief. It kind of pulls at the heartstrings a little bit, especially towards the end. So yeah, as movies are, A League of Their Own, definitely in the top 10 baseball movies of all time, right? Moneyball, not a bad one. Although I am so not a fan of what's his name, little fat kid in there, that's now skinny. He has lost a ton of weight, but the guy that was in like Superbad, I forget what his name is right now. He's hilarious as a comedian. I don't know that I buy him as a serious actor. In Superbad, he was fantastic. And if you've ever seen his bits on Saturday Night Live, we got Chris Davis, Joey Gallo, LeMahieu on the Rockies, Corey Nebel. And here we go for the Cardinals. Nice one. Jack Flaherty, Harrison Bader, and Alex Mejia. Trying to think, but the Sandalot, the Sandalot's got to be way up there, right? It's got everything from baseball memorabilia. It's got James Earl Jones. It's got the whole idea of the dog and just, playing ball. It's everything about that. Picking up on chicks during the summertime when you don't really know because you're too young to pick up on women in the first place. But the whole scene where the kid fakes drowning so he can get kissed by the lifeguard. That is such a coming of age story. That movie's awesome. And they tie it all into baseball and the Babe. It's got the Babe. Jonathan Shoup, Dustin Fowler rookie card for the A's. Jonah Hill. Yes, that's his name. Now, Jonah Hill on SNL, when he's a host, it is worth watching. He's got that skit where he says I'm 6 and he's hanging out at the hibachi grill. If you've ever seen that skit, it is one of the funniest skits SNL, in my opinion, has ever done. Because he basically plays like a Jewish kid. It's just a really, you have to see it to get it. There's a Jordan Hicks rookie card for the Cardinals. So Nina pulling in some Cardinals rookies. think Nina is also in break 2 with a spot. And all of a sudden, of course, it's not a 1 Cent Sports Cards live stream without me struggling with one touches, our penny sleeves. Looks like we have some color coming up here as well. So I'm going to move that to the back. Get to that last in this pack. So here we go. Catfish Hunter. The Wolf of Woodbridge is patiently waiting for break 2. Gregory Polanco, Brian Anderson rookie card, Felipe Vasquez, Chris Archer, Frankie Lindor, and purple going to be for our Marlins. It is a Garrett Cooper rookie card. This should be numbered. It is. It's numbered 107 out of 175. So a nice Garrett Cooper purple parallel for our Marlins owner, which is Texas Breaks. Our first parallel of the night. There's not too many parallels in here. The rainbows are not huge. They're not, I want to say there's like 4 different parallels you can get, 4 different colors, maybe 5. So Garrett Cooper rookie card parallel. And there you go, Shalani. Right on top. Mr. Juan Soto. Paulie starts talking. I'm waiting patiently. This is what Paulie is probably waiting patiently for too, is the Juan Soto rookie card. Beautiful. So now we just need the Glaber as well. Because we've got Shohei, we've got Devers, we've got Acuna, we've got Bueller, we've got Albies, we've got a card garden that is growing exponentially. So there is Juan Soto. I'm throwing them all over the place. One of my favorite Juan Soto rookie cards. I like that one. Moving on, we've got Gary Carter, Will the Thrill Clark, Mookie. Look at this, hanging out by the bushes. Every stinking card of the Red Sox, they're hanging out by the bushes. Chris Davis. And speaking of the Red Sox, we've got Andrew Benintendi and Mookie Betts, the Beantown Bees insert. Nice one for the Red Sox there. That's going to Jared P. Moving on, we've got John Smoltz and a nice Nolan Ryan for our Rangers owner, which is Zach's Card Breaks. So away we go, going on to stack 2. So we're about halfway through the box. And so far, this has been a fantastic box. Addison Russell, Adam Jones, Anthony Banda rookie card for the Rays. Our Rays owner is Jared P. Mr. George Springer. There's Didi. And we've got another one for our Astros, the Space City Standouts. This is Altuve Correa and Alex Bregman. It's a nice one there. Really want the Angels one. That is the one I really want. But as a subset, all of these are actually pretty nice, the combo cards. So this one's going to our Astros owner, which is Dave Durango. Luis Gowara, I think is how we say that. Elvis Andrus. If it's not, I apologize. And then we've got cards on way. Bob Doer. Doer. Mr. Carlton Fisk. Will Myers. Piscotti. Coming attraction rookie card for the Phillies. We've got Nick Williams. Phillies owner is Tony D. This little coming attraction card there for Tony. We've got Klubs over on the Indians still. Dustin Pedroia hanging out by the bushes. See, the bushes are back there. Every Red Sox card. That's got to be, they just take the pictures all in one day. Sean Newcomb for the Braves. Only one auto so far. So, yeah, we do have one more auto to go in this box. 3 more autos to go on the night. Here we go for the Orioles. Nice one. A Cal Ripken. There's a Pujols Anthony Rizzo. The Moose. Another turn back the clock. This one is going to be let's see, yeah, this is the D-backs. The Randy Johnson. Which one is this? Passes Roger Clemens for second on all-time K's list. This one's actually going to the D-backs. It's Randy Johnson. Diamondbacks owner, Shalaney. We've got Thomas Nido, rookie card. That's a Nido card. Harmon Killebrew and Tom Glavine. All right, I'm gonna have to move this stack here in just a second. Maybe open up one more pack here before I move it. Okay. Adam Duvall. Corey Seager. Nice one right there. Polanco. Carlos Correa. Early win. Mayhew again. And speaking of Randy Johnson, there's Randy Johnson on the Diamondbacks again. And a Jesse Biddle rookie card for the Braves. Let me move this stack here real quick. Out of the way here so I don't knock it over. And for cards. Okay, so here we go. Jameson Talion. Paul DeJong. Marcus Stroman. Clint Frazier. There's another nice rookie card for the Yankees. The Frazier. You know, by the trash cans. You know, I think I've said it before, but I tell you, man, the only people that love the pandemic in baseball world has got to be the Astros. I mean, people stopped talking about that overnight. There's a nice Clint Frazier. Yasmani Tomas. And we've got another Sandalot card. This one is going to be Timmy Timmons. One of the lesser-known stars. But he does have a Yankees hat on. Should we just give that one to Zach because he's got a Yankees hat? I mean, technically, doesn't that make him a Yankee? No, we'll give it away. And actually, wouldn't Benny the Jet Rodriguez go to the Dodgers because he ended up on the Dodgers in the movie? Fergie Jenkins and Lucas Sims, rookie card for the Braves. That's a banger. Okay, I think we have a Venezuelan bag. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, I think that's going to be our auto. Hold on, I'm going to look off screen. Right up here. I'm going to look. See what that. Okay, yeah, okay. I thought that was going to be our auto. So here we go. Andrew Miller. Andrew Benintendi. So we have an Andrew pack. Satchel Paige. Itch on my leg. James McCann. And this one is what we were looking at. This is a Jeff Bagwell Topps Rookie History. I think you only get 2 of these per box, so these are pretty cool. I like these. So this is going to our Astros owner, who is Dave Durango. That's a nice one there. And I'll look later for those Venezuelan backs. They are... Put Jeff Bagwell up here. Got a few Astros fans house that probably really like that card. So another Topps Rookie History. Okay. We've got Gary Sanchez, Solarte for the Blue Jays, and Aaron Altier, Phillies. Moving right along. Julio Teheran, Max Fried, another nice rookie for the Braves. Braves are, as most of you guys know, if it's 2018, you cannot go wrong getting the Braves in a break. It's almost impossible. They just had so many cards that year. Jacob deGrom, Matt Olson, Nomar Mazara. Got another turn back the clock. That's going to become the first player in history to join the 40-40 club. that would be Mr. Jose Canseco for the A's. Zach's card breaks. Cool Jose Canseco card there. And we've got Xander Bogaerts and Alex Gordon. Alex Gordon came up, gosh, quite a while ago. He was like a really highly touted person. He actually has ended up having a decent career, but never really lived up to expectations. Goose Gossage with just the most memorable baseball mustache of all time. That thing is just rocking. There he is, Mr. Don Mattingly. I don't know if I think I mentioned it last week. There's a great story about the Don Mattingly 1987 Topps card. If you haven't read that, it's on ESPN. There's another great baseball card article on ESPN today about a guy in his collection and how he started it when he was a kid and how he got into it, why he got into it, why he collected, and he ties it all into the pandemic. If you have not read that article, it is a great read. There's a Mike Piazza for the Mets. There's Tyler O'Neill for the Cardinals. Not the longest read, but basically goes into how cards were his safe haven because he grew up in a divorced family, and all of the stuff that swirled around him. The cards made him feel safe. It was a teacher that gave him, I think it was a Pedro Guerrero card from, it was like his rookie card or something. That's what got him into collecting. Him and his brothers collected all growing up. But then he ties it into the pandemic and his kids and how his kids have gravitated towards like TikTok and things like that, and how he basically thinks that, like, is that their safe haven during the pandemic. It's a great read, ties into baseball cards, ties into being a family, like the head of a family. So it's kind of a really nice one. There's Austin Hayes for the Orioles. That's another nice rookie. So if you haven't read that one, definitely go read that in your spare time. And for the Yankees, man, we are sleeving up a lot of stuff in this pack. Miguel Andujar. Goose so you got your second Goose through the mail this week, Goody. That is awesome. It'd be awesome if you could just like say, hey, could you give me some of that stash? Okay, we got Bryce Harper, which I believe can be a short print, but that one is not. And Mr. Chance Cisco rookie card for the Orioles. So we've got 3 packs to go. I think we're still looking for our last auto. We'll see what it'll be. And I think the only big rookie card we're looking for is the Glaber still. Emily Adames. That one is the rookie card for Rays. It's kind of a nice one. Going out to Jared. We've got Eddie Murray. Tommy Lasorda. Look at that one. I love that card. George Brett, another nice card for the Royals. That's going out to Zach. And we have our third Sandalot card. There he is, Squints, the ladies' man. So we've got Squints now. Michael Paladorius. We've got 3 of these to give away. Those are fun cards. Ralph Kiner, Wade Boggs, and finally, Eddie Matthews. 2 packs to go. Okay. Nicky Delmonico, rookie card for the White Sox. I think I'm sleeving this just because I like that name, Delmonico. Yeah, we're still waiting on the base Glaber, I think. I think that's the one we're looking for. Paul Goldschmidt, Jack Morris, Pedro Martinez on the Expos, so that is going to the Nationals, by the way, so that's going to Shalani. Ryan McMahon for the Rockies. And have our auto, and I'm going to keep it off screen. Keep it right here. Do that one last because we have one more pack. We will do that auto last. By the way, that card sitting on top on that stack is a Victor Robles. We forgot about Mr. Victor. Luis Castillo, Lorenzo Cain, Aranola, Alcides Escobar, Travis D. Arnaud. And here we go. This is a nice one for the Mets with the Ahmed Rosario. Dominic Smith and Thomas Nido, future stars for the Mets. Kind of a cool one here. Then we've got Yohan Moncada and Ryan Braun, Brewers. So now to our auto. We got Victor Robles. Give this one. Definitely going to give Victor the sleeve treatment. And drop him. Supposed to do that, Dustin. There's Victor. There's another one of our 2018 rookies, which is kind of awesome. Okay, so here we go. We've got Patrick Corbin. Now, I believe the auto is upside down, so we're going to go like this. This one's interesting, guys, because this one, I don't know who it's going to. Because first of all, that is a terrible autograph. But this is an author by the name of Michael Lewis. Now, let's do some quick research. So we've actually got 4 cards we're going to random off. So we've got author Michael Lewis. Let's see what Michael Lewis did. When Michael Lewis put ink to paper, the New York Times bestseller list is about to be updated. The popular author has written several massively popular books. No wonder I don't know him. I'm a magazine guy, both in and out of the sports world. Among the New Orleans natives' most acclaimed sports offerings are, he wrote Moneyball, speaking of which, and The Blind Side, both of which have become blockbuster films. So that's actually kind of cool. So this is the autograph for the guy that wrote Moneyball. So kind of a cool one here. But in a break, the question is, who do we give it to? So we're going to random that one off. Kind of an interesting card. But the fact that he wrote Moneyball and Blindside, kind of a cool addition to a collection for sure. So here, we got to random that one off. Okay, so here's how we'll do that. We've got 4 cards to random off. So let me get this cleaned up here real fast so we can get ready for break 2. We'll do the randomization after that. So we keep these all in order. But we did hit pretty nice cards. And the other thing I like about it is it was kind of spread out for everyone. I think everyone got kind of something in there. So congratulations to everyone. Do a quick recap. Obviously, we have our author card, which we don't know who that's going to yet, but the author of Moneyball. Kind of a fun one. We did get the Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie. We did get the Juan Soto. We've got a Jeff Bagwell rookie Topps rookie history card. The Jim Palmer Topps rookie history card. Our other auto, a Felix Milan for the Mets. Rafael Devers, a coming attraction. We've got the Yankees future star, Gleyber Torres, Clint Frazier, and Miguel Andujar. That's a nice one. Walker Buehler rookie card. Garrett Cooper rookie card numbered to 175. Ozzie Albies rookie card. Shohei Ohtani rookie card, Victor Robles rookie card, Tyler O'Neill, the Space City standouts with Altuve, Correa, and Bregman, the Jack Flaherty and Harrison Bader, Alex Mejia, future stars. Obviously, I'm going to give old Mike Trout a top loader, Scott Kingery rookie card, and the Dodgers Dynamos, among a bunch of others. So let me move these out of the way and we'll get to randomizing these. I think instead of rolling the dice and flipping back and forth, what I'll do is say we have 4 cards to randomize. So we will randomize each card 4 times. We'll do it very much like we do the PSA giveaways, which is whoever is on the top at the end will end up getting that card. So I got these 2. Okay, so let's do this. I thought it was Bruce Jenner at first. I just come back to read that comment. He does look very, that is, I mean, at first glance, that is kind of Bruce Jenner-ish. Definitely the same generation, around the same age. Bruce Jenner don't look like that anymore, though. Moneyball was based on the Oakland A's, so it does make sense that that should maybe go to the A's. But being that it is not an Oakland A's card, we are going to randomize it. So we'll randomize it 4 times. So give me 1 second here. We've got everyone. Let's do this. Pull up random. And we've got everyone's, let's do this. Pretty sure I can just drop everyone's name back in here. So here's what we'll do. We're going to randomize it 4 times. So the first one, I know it's kind of down in the corner, but the first randomization is going to be for Squints, the Sandalot card Squints, Michael Palladores. It'll be this one. So we'll randomize Squints first. We'll do it 4 times, and whoever's on top after the 4th one, that's who's getting Squints. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Tony D gets Squints. Let me get some paper here so we can kind of write these down. That's going to Tony D, like this. And then what we'll do, the next one we're going to give away is Timmons. We'll do that one 4 times. So we've got everyone in here. Here, I'll start it over just so we're not already in a randomization. 4 times again, guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that one is going to Texas Breaks. Congratulations on that one. You get Timmons. Let me write that down real fast, just so later on I actually know who these still go to. Okay, so next one, Benny the Jet Rodriguez. Kind of a sweet one here. We will randomize 4 times again, starting it fresh each time, and then we'll do the Bruce Jenner card. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That one is going to Zach's Card Breaks. CB is getting Benny the Jet Rodriguez in his PF Flyers. And now we're going to do Michael Lewis. So now we're doing Michael Lewis, our second auto, Bruce Jenner, author of Moneyball and The Blind Side. Let's get the randomization going one more time. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that one is going to Jared P. Congratulations on that one, Jared. Kind of a fun one. I have no idea what a card like that is actually worth. My guess is not too much, but don't underestimate cards like that either, because, for example, in 2019's Allen and Ginter, they had a Post Malone auto, which is worth a ton of money. And being that this guy has written blockbuster movies in that movie business world, Michael Lewis might have some value to the right buyer. In the sports card world, I'm not really sure, but kind of a fun one to have in a collection, to say that you've got an autograph of the guy that wrote Moneyball. So definitely kind of a cool, different card there, an interesting card. So thank you to everyone again who got into the break. We are very quickly going to move over into break 2. Get stuff kind of cleaned off here. Get to randomizing for break 2. Hopefully in break 2, we can have the luck that we can have a box similar or even better than the box we had in break 1. So here we go. Here is break 2. And in this one, we're giving away the Judge rookie from 2017 Bowman, PSA Mint 9. And let's see who is in this one. So let me save off break 1. We'll get that all kind of closed out on my end. Let's see. We've got. You sold the Post Malone auto for the no auto for $10. So that is. Just throw the Sandlot card in the shortest stack. I can do that too. Yeah, some of those Allen and Ginter autos are worth a ton. I think they, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Dan Rather have a card in there last year? And then I think they even had a George Bush card, a card that was like a George W. Bush that was like super short print. That card, if you had a George Bush auto, that'd be kind of sweet. Regardless if you liked him as a president or whatnot. But I tell you what, man, having a George Bush auto or a president's auto, that'd be cool. That's a nice piece of history. So let's see here. I think I've got break 1 all taken care of. We'll save that out. Pull up break 2 here. So here's who we got in break 2. I've got Aaron M., Jeff Pullins, Matt Berry, Cornet Collections, Paul Lee, Junkwax, Waiting Patiently, Goody G, Samantha McGee, Chris Borak, a.k.a. San Antonio Chris, Joe's Cards and Toys, who is breaking with us for the first time. Welcome, Joe, and Nina S. rounding out the break. So let's do this. I gotta kind of get organized. I've screwing with stuff on my screen. There we go. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do teams first. We're going to randomize teams. See if we can keep the 6s going tonight. This one came off as a 2. So we will randomize teams twice. Let me pull up the teams here. This. Boom, boom. And now we're only going to be randomizing teams twice in this one. There we go. 1 and 2. There we go. We've got the Giants on the top and the Angels on the bottom. Drop that in over here. It's going to be our teams. And then we have our breakers. Figure out how many times we're going to randomize them. But while I'm over here, let me put all you guys in randomization machine. There we go. Okay, so let's go back over here real fast. Give ourselves a little dice roll. Here we go. We've got another 2. So not a ton of randomization, but enough that we can be satisfied with it. Here, only going to randomize our participants, or our players, I guess we could say, twice. 1 and 2. Okay, so we've got Aaron Matson on the bottom. We've got Chris Borak on the top. Here we go. See how this all plays out. Come on. Breakers. Let's see how everyone landed. Alphabetize A to Z. Hide this. And we're going to open it up for trades now. Here's who I got. I've got the Angels going to Aaron Matson. I've got the Astros and Athletics going to Cornet. I've got the Blue Jays going to Aaron. I've got the Braves going to Paulie Junkwax. I've got the Brewers going to Jeff Pullins. I've got the Cardinals and the Cubs going to Paulie Junkwax. Cornet takes down the Diamondbacks. Dodgers going to Paulie Junkwax. Giants going to Chris Borak. Joe's Cards and Toys going to gets the Indians. Nina gets the Mariners. Paulie gets the Marlins and the Mets. The Nationals going to Goody G. So Goody G, be prepared because Paulie's coming after you, and Paulie's got good trade bait in the Braves. That would be a blockbuster. Aaron Matson, Chris Borak, Aaron Matson. Wait, I'm just reading off names now. Orioles going to Aaron Matson, Padres to Chris Borak, Phillies to Aaron M. I've got the Pirates going to Jeff Pullins, Rangers going to Aaron M, Rays going to Samantha McGee, Red Sox going to Jeff Pullins, Reds going to Cornette, Rockies going to Matthew Berry, Royals going to Paulie, Tigers and Twins going to Matt Berry, White Sox going to Samantha McGee, and finally we've got Jeff Pullins with the Yankees. So let me get chat rolling here. Okay, so let me see. So, Paulie is saying, let's get moving. We got some of us got to work tomorrow. Poor Paulie does have to get up all early now. I feel bad for Paulie. By the way, Paulie is an essential worker, so all of us give a round of applause to Paulie. All of those guys deserve it. So thank you for that, Paulie. And yes, so Goody G and Paulie. We have the Braves, we have the Nationals. Now, I know Paulie wants those Nationals, and most people wouldn't trade the Nationals in this set unless maybe the Braves were available. So the question is that a trade that you two would want to make? And that would be one hell of a blockbuster trade. That would be awesome. So let's see. So let me know if you guys are willing to make that trade. Let's see. Cornette is saying the Reds, the Diamondbacks, Astros, and A's are up for trade. Padres or Giants for Astros. So Cornette, if you want the Padres or Giants, San Antonio is putting them up. So Paulie is willing to trade the Braves for the Nats. So that is basically trading the Acuna rookie for the Soto rookie. And we have the trade. They're doing it. I love this. I am glad that we could get Paulie the Nats. About the only way you can pull the Nats away from someone in this break is if you have the Braves. Because it's basically 6 of one, half dozen of the other in regards to the two rookies at this point. So we will make that trade. I'm glad we could get Paulie the Nats, and Goody, you land a fantastic spot in the Braves. So congrats to both of you on that. And I'm glad we can send Paulie home with his Nationals. If you guys don't know, Paulie is a gigantic all of us are Soto fans. There's all of us that are Soto fans, especially in the card collecting community. Then there is Paulie, whose whole mission in life is to own every one Soto card in existence. I really think that is the end game. So, okay, we've got Padres for Astros confirmed as well. So Chris is... Then San Antonio and Cornette make the trade. So there we go. With JJ Watt. Yeah, so my kids have been watching, my kids and wife have been watching The Masked Singer, which we've normally, in normal circumstances, would never watch a show like that. But when you're in a pandemic and you've got nothing else to do, they were so sold on, what was that, the White Tiger? I was like, that is Rob Gronkowski. You can tell with how goofy he moves. But they all thought it was JJ Watt. And I was like, no way, man, that is Rob Gronkowski all day long. But there was a bunch of people saying it was JJ Watt. And it for a while there, it was like, well, maybe it is. But no, that was Rob Gronk. So let's see. Cornette is a Braves fan. So let's see. Goody, any chance of trading the Braves away? I'll bet you. Yeah, in this, it's really hard to pull the Braves and the Nationals away from people. But So let's see. We're going to keep trades open for just a couple minutes, and we'll get to randomizing off the Aaron Judge. And then we'll get into the second break for sure. So here's what I'll do. I'll say trades. If I could actually in the thing, say trades once. San Antonio Giants for Braves. I think Goody is sticking with Fat Lana. But if you do want the Giants, let me know, Goody. Aaron here. You know what? I have not. I'm surprised Aaron isn't here. I haven't seen him. I don't see any comments from him in a while. So I don't know that Aaron is here. Aaron, if you're here, speak now. Aaron's got the Blue Jays. Aaron's also got those Angels, which is going to be your Shohei spot. And in my opinion, it's the Mike Trout spot. But I get that in this set, people will want that Shohei. But I want that Mike Trout. I'm very much like Paulie. I want every Mike Trout card. Unfortunately, there's about 8 gazillion of them, different Mike Trout cards. I think in every set there has to be 4, ever since 2011. Interestingly enough, on the Mike Trout rookie cards, the base 2011 card, they have actually come down in price. Ones that are ungraded and raw, some of them are going for below 1,000. I saw the other day. There was one on there. Now, it did have a slightly dinged corner. It probably would not have graded out more than a 7, maybe an 8. But all in all, it was a nice looking trout. I think it sold for like $885 or something like that on eBay. I was actually surprised at how low it went. And even some of the graded ones, I mean, I know it's still really expensive, but even some of the graded ones, you can still get kind of in that $1,200 to $1,600 range. So for a while there, they were much higher. So Mike Trout's cards have actually come down a little bit. I have no idea why. Guy wins an MVP and his cards go down. But I think maybe there's a little bit of that Mike Trout burn, if you will. Yeah, this could be an epic trade because I'll tell you what, if we hit an auto, that's going to be nuts. And I think, I'm not sure if there is a Soto auto in this. I do know there's an Acuna auto. I'm not quite as sure that there's a Soto one. But I do know that there's a coming attraction Ronald Acuna that you can pull out of here. So, okay, here's what I'm doing. Going twice. And Truth is probably hanging out with our good buddy. I think Urban's doing like a football card break or something tonight. Or a hockey break. I think he does. I think he's starting to do hockey on Thursday nights. So if you like watching a bunch of names that you can't pronounce that start with V's and W's, then I have fun with the hockey break. So I don't mean to rip Urban's channel at all, but I can't get into hockey cards. I can't do it. Okay, so I'm closing trades so we can get to this. Trades closed. So let's get to giving away Aaron Judge. So here's how we're going to do that. Okay, save this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do for the Aaron Judge. We're going to roll the dice one more time. However many, wow, that one did end up a 6, which was nice. That one almost went off the table. That went so far. Okay, so we're doing 6 times for the Aaron Judge. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to pull one more time, take you back over here. I'm going to pull this, all your guys' names, back into random one more time from the top. We're going to do this 6 times. So good luck to everyone on the PSA 9 Aaron Judge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoever's on top wins it. 6. It is going to Jeff Pullins. And Jeff Pullins, for you guys, well, most of you guys kind of followed the breaks every week, but Jeff Pullins has monster. It is rare that Jeff Pullins either A, does not get the PSA giveaway, or B, does not get just a fire break spot. So congratulations, Jeff. Once again, you are going away with the 2017 Bowman Aaron Judge Mint 9 rookie card. So congratulations on that one, Jeff. Thank you for getting into the break, and thank you for all of you for getting into the break. So, without further ado, let's get to our second break. Let me get set up here just real fast. Chat back up. So Soto does not have an auto. So if we pull the Ronald Acuna auto, Paulie is going to be, well, if I pull a Soto, I think Paulie wouldn't care. But I don't know. I would care a little bit. I bet you he'd care a little bit. But I really got to get him a Soto. And I really got to get Goody and Acuna of some sorts. And hopefully we can get all of you guys some sweet cards out of here. So here we go. Do this kind of like we did last time. That one, a little bit of shift in the boxes. For being 2018 boxes, these things are clean. Beautiful, clean boxes. Always love that. There we go. Okay, good luck, everyone. And just like in the first break, thank you to everyone that gets in. I will say it before every break. I get it. You guys have a lot of different choices you can buy into breaks. I very much appreciate that you buy into mine. Spend a few minutes with my channel and get into my breaks. It's an honor to break for you. And I wish you all the best of luck. So here we go. Pack 1. Let's build another card garden. We start with Chris Bryant. Now, I think we checked this last time. I do not think this is the short print. It is not Chris Bryant. Dansby Swanson. Whitey Ford. Jake Lamb. Kenley Jansen. Go. Michael Fulmer. And Jose Abreu. So that is pack 1. And the other thing we didn't check on the back, we do have to look for those, wait a minute, did we skip, whoa. You guys see that? We skipped a card, and look what it was. We almost skipped over this. I don't know why I went back and looked at the backs. I was looking for Venezuelan backs, because I was like, we didn't hit a card in the middle there, which I thought was weird. And look what we hit. A Derek Jeter rookie card, Topps rookie history. So a sweet Derek Jeter rookie card reprint for the Yankees. That is going to Jeff Pullins. I went back and looked because I was like, well, maybe we got one of those Venezuelan backs, because I was like, that seemed like a little bit of an underwhelming pack, and that there was nothing kind of in the middle like there normally is. And of course, now I'm getting my, say here. There we go. And then I saw it on the back, and I was like, wait a minute, that looks exactly like a Derek Jeter card. So a cool one there. So there we go. That I thought there was something odd about that pack. It was kind of stuck. And then for a second there, I was like, whoa. I thought we had a Derek Jeter auto for a second. I really did. I was looking for that Venezuelan back, which the only difference is it's like brown on the back, which it's already brown, but it's like a darker brown. So by the way, and in break 1, I will look for those. So here we go. There's an Ozzie Albies for the Braves. That's going to Goody. So that is the Albies rookie. And, oh, come on. So immediately the card garden begins to grow. It is springtime. Gardens grow well in the spring. Red showing dice. DJ LeMahieu, Corey Nebel. So we're seeing some sequencing from the first box to this box. Felipe Vasquez. And our first Sandlot card, there he is, Benny the Jet Rodriguez. We've got Buster Posey and Matt Duffy. So we will randomize Benny and the Jet at the end of the break. Continue on. We've got Rendon, Addison Russell. That's a nice one for our Cubs owner. And there is Walker Buehler, rookie card. So we've hit him in both boxes. The Walker, that is going to the Dodgers. That's going to Paulie. We should hear Paulie's name a few times. He's got 7 spots. So not the Soto, but never a bad thing to get a Walker Buehler rookie card. So there's the Buehler. Yep. Phil Rizzuto. And we have another Topps rookie history. So that's like 2 right off the bat. This one is Cal Ripken. This is another nice one. Reprint of his rookie card. I believe this is 1982, if I'm not mistaken. It is. It's the hockey puck design. So Topps rookie history. That is going to our Orioles owner, which is Aaron Matson. Congratulations, Aaron, on that one. I don't know if you're in here right now, but I'm sure you will watch the replay. So a nice Cal Ripken for you. And we've got Troy's Cards and Cards. What's going on? Patrick Corbin, Yohan Moncada, and Ryan Braun. Then we've got Adam Jones, Anthony Banda rookie card, Dave Winfield, Jimmy Fox, Chris Sale, and there we go for the Yankees. We've got the Glaber, Clint Frazier. We hit this one in the last box as well. So we've got the Glaber, Yankees future star, and the Miguel Andujar and Clint Frazier one. So that's a nice combo card here. So that one definitely needs a sleeve there. So there's the Glaber. Quickly are growing. Then we have Kyle Seager and boom, Ronald Acuna Jr. So Goody makes good on the Acuna trade. So we're going to have to follow this trade the whole time, guys. Now we really got to get Paulie a Juan Soto. I'm going to feel bad now because I encouraged that trade and I should not do that. But I'm fairly confident we will get the Soto. But there you guys is the beautiful Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie card from Archives 18. So our card garden, just like the last break, we start off nice and fast. Still have tons of cards to go. So let's see what we can get into. Congratulations, Goody, on that one. Always sweet on a $5 break spot to pull a card like that. So there's Ronald Acuna. We've got Holt Wilhelm, Tom Seaver. There's the Hank Aaron for the Braves as well. Then we've got Chris Archer, Francisco Lindor, the Miguel Andujar coming attraction. Nice one for Jeff Pullins. And that Yankee spot. The Yankee spot in 2020, the Yankees are normally always a strong spot, but what I've noticed in the 2020 collections is they're not quite as strong as they normally are. But in 2018, 2019, always just a solid spot to get in a break. There's the Reggie Jackson and a Rod Carew. So sleeve those up. These sleeved real quick. So yeah, especially in 2018 because of Glaber, Miguel Andujar, Clint Frazier, and then of course you have like second-year judges and stuff you can get. I don't think we pulled Judge out of that first box though, so we'll see if we can get him in this one. Charlie Blackmon, Jose Urena, Mookie Betts, Chris Davis, owner of No Hits. Jack Flaherty, this one's going out to the Cardinals. This is always a nice one. Jack Flaherty, Harrison Bader. I think we hit this in box 1 too. So this one going out to our Cardinals owner, who was Paulie. A nice Jack Flaherty, Harrison Bader there. Willie Stargell. And Mike Trout. There he is. If I can pull a Mike Trout, I can pull a Soto, right? And then hopefully we can get the Glaber base in this one too. There's all sorts of different rookies in this box. We'll see. But there's Mike Trout. We'll give him top loader. Jose Ramirez. Indians. And we continue on. Is there any Willie Mays in here? I can check. I would be surprised if there wasn't, because it is kind of it's a past and present. But to be honest, I'm not 100% sure one way or the other. Luis Severino, Mike Zunino. Feels thick for some reason. Andrew Stevenson for the Nationals rookie card. So we're dancing around some Nationals rookies. Hal Newhouser. Looks like we have some color or a... Save that for last. That may be a auto. Get to it right now. Starlin Castro. Gregory Polanco. Barry Larkin. And this one is going to the Orioles. Who is it? It's Jonathan Schoop, and I actually think it is just... Oh, it is. It is a silver Jonathan Schoop, number 28 out of 99. So that one is going to our Orioles owner, which is Aaron Matson. So a nice one for the Orioles. A nice /99 Jonathan Schoop. Shoop-a-doop. Come on. Got something background. You love. Like that. Okay. So our first parallel in this box, which is a $2.99. Always take that. Continuing on. Josh Donaldson. Scott Kingery rookie card. That one's going out to our Phillies. That's a nice one. Aaron Matson as well on this one. Aaron Matson pulling down a few cards early in the break. Kingery. Got Whit Merrifield. Roger Dog Clemens, the Rocket. Don Sutton. And D. Gordon Ichiro Seattle Speedsters duo card. I really like the duo subset from this. Just clean looking cards, very 1950s style design to it. Trout is no Soto. Oh, then they're fighting words, Polly. Elvis Andrus and Corey Kluber. I get in the card, it does not, Trout does not say Soto on it. But I claim that Soto is no Trout. But to each their own. Andrew Benintendi, Julio Teheran, Will Myers, Scotty, Anthony Rizzo. You know, this is funny. Like the sequencing on this stuff has been almost exact from box to box. Anthony Rizzo. There's the Miguel Andujar base rookie for the Yankees. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that I think that is our third. So I think we got all of the Miguel Andujars, the Future Stars, the Coming Attraction, and the base for Jeff Pullins, which is kind of cool. All out of one box. So this is like a Miguel Andujar box of sorts. So a nice one there. Congratulations on that one, Jeff. We're going to get the Soto outward. Jose Altuve, Yoenis Cespedes. We're going to get a whole bunch more cards out here. I think we're still looking for our first auto, too. So let's see. Moving on. Max Fried. That one, Braves rookie. We've got Goose, the mustache. Mattingly, which is exactly how we pulled them last time. Mike Moustakas, Correa. And the Beantown Bees, that's going to our Red Sox owner, which is Jeff Pullins. That is Benintendi and Betts. Benintendi's still there. Johnny Cueto. And Frank Thomas for the White Sox, which is Samantha McGee. Nice one for Samantha there. You know, buy some pills off them these days. Get buff. Get that testosterone back up. Mike Piazza. Willie Adames. That's a nice one for the Rays. So the Rays is also Samantha McGee. So Samantha's picking up a few cards here in the last couple packs. Then we've got Early Win. Come on. There we go. Clint Frazier, rookie card. Nice one. And then right behind that is the Clint Frazier Coming Attraction card. So we're picking them up in pairs. So the Coming Attraction as well for Clint Frazier. Those are going to, so we've got like all the Yankees rookies kind of over and over and over again. So Jeff Pullins is pulling in all the 2018 Yankees rookies. Bob Lemon, Alex Bregman, nice one, and Gary Sanchez. Hall of Fame 2042. You heard it here first, guys. Paulie is saying Hall of Fame 2042. He'll go in the same year that Mike Trout goes in because Mike Trout's going to play till he's 50. So, Eddie Murray, Nicky Delmonico, rookie card for the White Sox. So Samantha pulls another rookie down real fast. And, well, in all honesty, if I take, like, who's the best player in baseball today? And, you know, I get that I always say Mike Trout. However, if I had to say, who are you building a team around today? And it has to be a hitter to take pitchers out of the equation. Yasmani Tomas. In all honesty, I'm probably going to choose Ronald Acuna just because that bat, that average. The thing I like about Soto, though, is Soto does not strike out. Acuna has a little bit of an Achilles heel, if you want to call it that. He strikes out a little bit higher. Soto, man, that dude don't strike out at all. Billy Hamilton. So it'd be really kind of hard to tell. And they're both still really young. There's the, for the A's, which is Cornette. We've got the Jose Canseco. Turn back the clock. So yeah, I would probably say, like, if you were doing a draft today, in the real world, not fantasy draft, I still think Acuna would go number one. I think it would go. I think today you would say Acuna, Trout, then Soto. If you take pitchers out of it, Solarte, Althier, and Bogarts. But you know, there's also a case to be made for Christian Yelich. There's a case to be made for Cody Bellinger. I don't think you would build around Yelich. He's a little bit older, but Bellinger's still pretty young. Looks like we got probably our auto or a parallel coming up in here. So we'll kick that one to the back. Alex Gordon. Bryce Harper. We've got 3 cards back in the house. Let's see. Is that... I think we're looking for number 26, so I do not believe that's one of the short prints. We've got Paul Goldschmidt, Castillo, Brian Buxton. Yeah, and Trout, I still think, I mean, keep in mind, Trout is what, 20? He'll be 28 years old, so he's in his prime. If you're building for the future, Mike Trout's probably still got at least 5, 6, 7 years of being an elite player. Kingfish, Joey Lueshi for the Padres. That's a rookie card. And we'll see what this card is behind here. It is going to be a Braves. It is going to be a rookie card, and I believe it is Max Fried. Nope, it is Lucas Sims rookie card, numbered 13 out of 175. There's a Lucas Sims parallel. Nice one there. Add on to the garden. And we'll give Joey a quick sleeve here for our Padres. Our Padres owner was Cornette. That. Our last pack in the first stack, about halfway through, Lorenzo Cain, Aaron Nola. That is true. 56 homers. But to be fair, let's also, those 56 homers, if that ball was wound any more tight, the fact of the matter is you had, I forget what the exact number was, but when you have like 24 people hit over 40 home runs in a season, there's something up with the ball. There's no doubt about that. But when you hit 56, look, 56 is 56, man. Cole Hamels, Simmons, I mean, there's no denying that. And then we've got Timmy Timmons again. So we've got Benny the Jet and Timmy Timmons in both boxes. Eddie Matthews, and we've got another rookie card. Oh, here we go. This one's going out to Paulie. We're dancing a little bit closer to this Soto Arena for him, but we've got Victor Robles rookie card for Nats. Nice one. And now we're starting to go through some top loaders, which is always good. These are the premium top loaders, by the way, not the standard one, the premium ones. As you guys know, for anyone that buys top loaders regularly, they are hard to come by these days. But I still have a bunch of the premium ones. Awesome. They're a little bit thicker. So kind of nice. So yeah, I mean, I would say 56 homers for anyone is an awesome accomplishment. And really, the thing about Soto is you look at what he did in the playoffs, and you look at how he kind of rose to that occasion, and that's what people remember, man. Bobby Doerr. We still haven't hit our first auto yet, have we? Carlton Fisk, Cal Ripken, Kevin Kiermaier. And that really is what I think separates Soto from a lot of his peers that also are like really good. Like if Gleyber Torres would have went and won the World Series and had some of the World Series moments that Juan Soto did, I feel like that would have been just as big of a deal. And Gleyber would be that like big name that's in the spotlight. But Soto rose to the occasion, and that is what fans remember. That is what collectors remember. That is what fans down fathers tell their sons about. It's stuff like that. Austin Hedges, we have a coming attraction. This one's going to be for the Mets. And this is Dominic Smith. That is going to the Mets owner, which is Paulie. 3-card, 200 top loaders, $25 ship. That's not a bad. 1,000. When you buy 1,000, you're looking at, depending on where you buy it. I mean, yeah, that's not bad. That's about right, I would say. Kevin Pillar and Luis Gohara. Yeah, I know. If Trout could actually, Trout's been in one playoff series. The sad part is it's not for the lack of the Angels trying. It's not like the front office is bad. Their pitching rotation for the last, I mean, I cannot remember the last time where their pitching rotation wasn't just decimated by June. They've gone through more pitchers, and they have signed pitchers, but I mean, for whatever reason, as far as I'm concerned, they should take the training staff and can all of them, and get people that know how to keep pitchers healthy. Albert Pujols, Duvall, and by the way, speaking of which, that Pujols contract doesn't help anything. Brad Ziegler, because they've got so much money tied up in him that they're always, when they can go get someone like Garrett Cole, like they could have in this last season, you can't really bid against anyone because you're too busy playing Albert Pujols and his minus WAR statistic, $45 million a year. Castellanos, and here we go. This is a nice one for our Cubs owner. This is Paulie, Rizzo and Bryant. Rizzo the Great. So I think that contract, if it's not this year, it comes off the books. It comes off the books next year. But the Angels, the only thing they need is pitching. They've got Rendon. They finally got someone to back up Trout. Trout is gonna, if we ever get playing, he's gonna have a huge year with Rendon batting behind him. Ralph Kiner and Wade Boggs. So we're still looking for our first auto, and we're getting deep a little bit. And we're supposed to have 2 of them in here. All right. Corey Seager, Jorge Polanco, Tim Anderson, Brandon Belt, Strasburg, and it looks like we're going to have our first auto right there. Roberto Clemente. And we'll see, is this the short print? It is not, but it is a Clemente. It looks like we have a fan favorite, and it looked like it was from the year Ichiro's rookie year, at least that type of card. Not saying it's an Ichiro, but I believe it is from that year. Trey Mancini. And then didn't we just hit a Strasburg card like 2 cards ago? Or am I crazy on that? Okay, Steven Strasburg, and it is going to be, for the Blue Jays, it is going to be Shannon Stewart for the Blue Jays. Beautiful. Look at that auto. That is an auto, guys. That is what all autos should look like. That is a beautiful Shannon Stewart auto. And that is going to our Blue Jays owner, Aaron M. So our first auto of the night, a Topps fan favorite auto. Shannon Stewart. Nice one. And this would be 09. So yeah, no, this is actually not Ichiro's year. I saw the green. Thought maybe it was Ichiro's year with the gold foil. But let's see. And this is a sweet one. I like that one. Yeah, Brady, 30 million, 45 million. I mean, at some point you're just going, yeah, what the more important stat is actually not how much money he's making. It's that WAR stat. And statistically, he's like kind of, when you look at WAR, statistically, he is a terrible ball player these days. He is a fantastic name for baseball, had some amazing years. He is definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's actually, hit a lot of milestones for the Angels, but paying that guy $30 million a year to hit 240, strike out, ground out, be a defensive liability, and be relegated to DH half the season. It just, I don't know, man. I mean, $30 million bucks. I can find people a lot younger that I can pay half as much. I mean, how much is Soto making? Italian, DeJong, Stroman, Ricky Henderson, Brooks Robinson, and got the Randy Johnson on the Diamondbacks again. So that one's going to Cornette. Turn back the clock. Rogan Odor, Hunter Renfroe. Yeah, 1.0 WAR. And I think that was last year. I think if you go back 2 years, I literally think it was like minus 1.2. But he, I mean, those bad contracts happen, and most teams have finally figured out, don't go sign the star that is the big superstar that is 30, 31, 32 years old to a 10-year contract. It's just a terrible move because it straps you later in the deal when the guy is no good anymore. And it's not that he's no good, but if you ever watch him run, I mean, it's just painful to watch him, especially when you go back, when he was playing with the Cardinals, man, he was so good. And he could run, and you watch him now, and it's almost like watching Vladimir Guerrero Jr., or not Jr., but Vladimir Guerrero Sr. in his later years. His legs were just shot, and the power is not there behind the ball. It's sad to watch. Yasiel Puig, but time catches up to everyone, man. Miguel Cabrera, Tyler O'Neill for the Cardinals. That one's going to Paulie. So, yeah, it's sad watching Pujols. But if the Angels ever want to get pitching, they're going to need to not have contracts like that. There's an Austin Hayes for the Orioles. And look at that. We have for our Royals, we've got a good one. Let's get this one sleeved up here real quick. You guys can probably see it below. But it is the Bo Jackson Future Star Topps Rookie History. So the 1987 design. That is going out to, who's our Royals owner? Royals is going out to Paulie Junkwax. That is a nice looking Bo. Bo Jackson, and by the way, if you look at Bo Jackson and his strength and everything, and you look at that body makeup and you go, is Juan Soto kind of built like Bo Jackson? Is he kind of a comparable maybe? Possibly. So when you talk about Soto, it's like, who do you compare him to? That actually might not be a terrible comparison. Dominic Smith. That's a rookie card for the Mets. Mets owner is Paulie as well. Paulie pulls down a few cool cards out of this pack. And if I can get it, there we go. Yeah, so but on those deals though, when Trout got his deal, he was 27, and Trout is like a generational player. Harper's deal probably wasn't worth it. Pitchers, you got to pay a premium for, and I believe Machado was only 26 as well when he got his deal. So they're a little bit younger when they get those long deals. When you sign them, when the Angels signed Pujols, I believe Pujols was 30, and he might have even been 31, and they signed him to like 10 years. I mean, that was a terrible idea. Here's a nice Bob Gibson for the Cardinals. You don't want the slugger. I mean, the statistics just show that once a hitter is past his prime by the time he's 35, 36, and I get paying someone because they're a legend and all of that, but the Yankees, the Dodgers, those teams can do that. I get that the Angels are in LA, but the Angels, they act like they're a big market team, but they do not have the finances that a lot of those huge teams like the Dodgers and all that do. So it's like the Cubs could spend more money. I don't know what the Cubs are thinking right now. Avisel Garcia, McCutchen, Tommy Lasorda, sweet one there. George Brett, pack sequencing, Jack Morris. We got like the same exact pack out in the last break. Here's a nice Hank Aaron. It's 700th career home run 45 years ago. One. Going to Goody. And speaking of the Cubs, start talking about the Cubs. And you get a sweet Ernie Banks. And we'll round that pack out with Mr. Trevor Story. Cola's 29, be 30 in September. Yeah, and pitchers, one, I do think pitchers are overpaid. But it's such a premium, like you just have to pay for it. And that's the thing, if you're going to spend a ton of money on a contract, even though the pitcher is a little bit more of a gamble, because if they throw that arm out or they have to go for Tommy John, they're out for 18 months. The problem is you can't compete without pitching. With the way batters work, like what's the difference between a guy that hits 25 home runs and hits 280 versus a guy that hits 280 and 30 home runs? The difference is 5 runs. And extrapolate over the course of the season, and it's kind of a wash. And you pay the young stars to bat and you pay the veterans to pitch, because veterans just pitch better anyways because they're smarter about it. They've been around the block. So, I mean, I get why the contracts work that way. Zimmerman, Blyleven, there's a nice Bernie Williams, Pedro Martinez, Ryan McMahon, rookie card for our Rockies. That is, who's our Rockies owner? Matt Berry. McMahon. So yeah, it's interesting. But I do think, and a lot of teams do it, man. I do think that some teams can absorb it. There's JP Crawford, some of your big market teams, but then there's also some other teams like you look at the Rangers. The Rangers, I think, are a team that makes some really smart deals. Now, granted, have they won a World Series? No, but there's Max Kepler and Matt Chapman. But when you look at the contracts, you go, they keep themselves flexible to where if they get a bad contract here or there, it doesn't strap them for a long time, which allows you to make more moves on the free agent market. It allows you to really keep trades, and what it ultimately does is it strengthens your minor league system and your pipeline to where you can start building from within, because that's really what the secret is. Just go ask the Astros, that and trash cans. Here's a Warren Spahn. J up. Alcides Escobar, Travis D. I think we have another Sandalot card. And look at this, it's Squints. We got the same exact ones as last time. So there's Squints. There's Russell Martin. Russell Martin's still playing. Oh, and there we go for the Braves. We've got the Soroka rookie card, like that one. Soroka, speaking of a good young pitcher, flies under the radar. I don't know why, but Soroka, not a big strikeout guy, but an excellent, excellent Braves pitcher in an organization that knows how to raise them. So there's Soroka. Then we've got Brandon Woodruff rookie card for the Brewers. That's going to Jeff Pullins. Eric Bedard. Yes, Jeff is right. Just ask the Orioles for the last 30 years. If you don't have pitching, you're not going to win the World Series. It's that simple. You can even ask the Yankees. The reason the Yankees went and signed Garrett Cole and paid him way too much money is because you have to do it to compete. To win a World Series, that's just what you have to do. Edwin Encarnacion. There's a Yelich. Here's a Hunter Pence. A Robin Yount. This one. And for the Indians, our Indians owner is Joe Cards and Toys. We've got a sweet Bob Feller. And we have our auto, which I'm going to pull off screen here, guys. We can get to the last pack. So the auto was in the same exact spot as it was last time. So here we go. Last pack. Abdul Herrera. I like saying his name. Blake Snell. Andrew Miller. George Springer. Didi. For the Mets, we have the Ahmed Rosario, Dominic Smith, Thomas Nido rookie card. Mets Future Stars card. Nice Edgar Martinez for Nina S. Finally, Mark McGuire. One of my favorite cards to PC growing up. Still one of my favorite cards of all time. I forget the exact year, but when Walter Ios did the photographs and Mark McGuire with his giant steroid forearms, crossing his arms, still one of my favorite baseball cards of all time. Okay, so now we're going to get to our auto. So let's do this. We have Tony Perez, George Kell, and our auto is going to be one of the cool ones, guys. Tommy Timmons from the Sandlot. So we got another auto that we are going to random off. This one is cool because it is from the Sandlot. I'm not sure how much these go for, but just a very cool auto. So we will have to random this one off as well. Let's get this one top loaded. So let's see. Brady said, Cubs signed Lester. Houston traded for Cole. Nationals traded for Scherzer. See this? Yeah. That's a good point. You trade for pitching. And actually, don't forget that Houston also traded for Verlander. So there's Tommy Timmons. Received a limited edition Topps card commemorating the 25th anniversary of the Sandlot. That is a cool one. Tommy Timmons stood his ground at the hot corner for the Sandlot squad, known as Repeat for his tendency to parrot the words of his older brother Timmy. As the sons of a contractor, Tommy and his brother created the rigging that suspended McLennan over the Sandlot fence in a clever but unsuccessful attempt to retrieve Small's lost signed Babe Ruth ball from the domain of the beast beyond the wall. That is a cool auto right there. So, oddly enough, we pulled like movie autos, two movie autos tonight. So we pulled that. What was his name? I can't remember his name right now, but the guy that wrote Moneyball and The Blind Side, and Tommy Timmons. So kind of a neat little mix-up for the autos tonight, kind of like that. So we are going to randomize this. So actually, I'll put that over here. We have the other Sandlot cards that we're going to randomize. And we'll do a quick recap of the hits. We did miss out on the Soto. So I'm going to have to make that up to Paulie. There'll be another day and another Soto for sure. But let's go over the hits here real quick. So we have our Tommy Timmons auto right here. Sweet one from the Sandlot. We have, and we got to randomize that one off. We've got Hank Aaron, turn back the clock. Miguel Andujar, rookie card. Scott Kingery, rookie card. Mike Trout. Miguel Andujar, coming attraction. The Lucas Sims, rookie card, numbered 13 out of 175. The Derek Jeter, Topps rookie history card. That's a sweet one right there for sure. The Gleyber Torres, Clint Frazier, Miguel Andujar, future star card. The Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie card, Ozzie Albies rookie card, Mike Soroka rookie card. So as that trade went, Goody G did make out well on that trade. A lot of the Braves rookies have showed up in this box. So we've got Bo Jackson, future star. That is also a Topps rookie history card. Our fan favorite auto was a Shannon Stewart. Really sweet auto there for Shannon Stewart. I like that one. Victor Robles rookie card for the Nats. Jonathan Shoup. The Cal Ripken Topps rookie history. And finally, the Walker Buehler rookie card. So again, just another 2008 box. Another dozen or so sweet rookie cards coming out of that box. As I will continually say, any 2018 box, they're all pretty expensive now. The Archives is still fairly inexpensive, but it's starting to creep up in value as well. But any box you can get, just remember there's so many rookies in 2018 that it's kind of hard to go wrong. So anyone you can get is definitely one I would get my hands on. So let's do this. Let's do the quick randomization, and we will see who gets the Tommy Timmons the Sandalot auto. But first we'll random off the other Sandalot cards we got. So here's what we've got. We've got Squints, my hero of the movie, my personal hero. Squints was he was great in that movie. We've got Timmy Timmons. So we've got the brothers, Timmy and Tommy. And we've got Benny the Jet. So let's start with Benny the Jet. And like I said, we'll do it just like last time. We'll randomize it 4 times since we've got 4 cards to random off. So let me switch over here real quick. So Paulie had like the Dodgers. So yeah, I got the Walker Buehler. He had the Nats. We had the big blockbuster trade, the Nats for the Braves. The Braves ended up on top. It happens. So I was hoping we would get the Soto. I cannot believe we didn't get the Soto in the second box, but Paulie knows I'll make it up to him. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to randomize it 4 times, and we will go over here. We pulled this up, and I think, there we go. I think all your guys' names should still be in here. There we go. So the first card we're going to do is the Benny the Jet Rodriguez. For whatever reason, I didn't sleeve these. I don't know why. Let me get them sleeved. Benny the Jet is going to go first. We'll randomize it 4 times. We got 4 cards to randomize. We'll randomize each one 4 times. So here we go. If you end up on top, Benny the Jet Rodriguez is yours. So there's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So Benny the Jet Rodriguez goes to Paulie. Congratulations on that. Let me write these down so I get. So Paulie gets Benny. Then we will do Timmy. I don't know why I'm saying that South Park style, but anytime I see Timmy, I'm probably going to say it South Park style. Funny part is a lot of times after I'm done streaming, I will go sort some cards just to get a head start on it after the stream is over. And South Park is like always on. It's amazing how much South Park I watch. But let's randomize Timmy 4 times. See who ends up with Timmy. So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So Paulie gets Timmy as well. Paulie is pulling down the Sandalot cards. Let me write that real fast. So that one is going to Paulie as well. And now we're going to do Squints. That one over there. Let's see, we got Squints over here. So Squints, we'll do 4 times as well. We'll start a new randomization here. Squints will be, there we go. Okay, 1 and 2. I believe that one went. Didn't go because it would have went to, okay, so 2. There we go. 3 and 4. And so Paulie pulls down that one. So Paulie, let's see if Paulie can do the clean sweep here. The big prize is going to be the Tommy Timmons auto from the Sandlot. Let's do that one. So we've got Tommy Timmons and randomize 4 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That one go. I do not believe that went. Why is this not clicking? 4. That one is going to Aaron M. Let's see. want to make sure that we did that. Yeah, we've randomized this list 4 times. Okay, great. So yes, that one is definitely going to Aaron M. So congratulations, Aaron, on the Tommy Timmons. I think you actually pulled both autographs out of this box, so congratulations on that. So there we go. Let's go kick it back to the live screen. So congratulations, everyone. So that was both breaks. So here's what we got going on next week. Polly's lucky won't get it. Yeah, Polly. So sorry, Polly. The luck was not on your side tonight, but I think you got my email the other day, so I know I've got something in there to make it up for you. So big news next week for all you guys that are still here. We are doing a Bowman first edition break, and we're going to be doing it a little bit differently. I do not know how many spots I'm going to have available to the general YouTube public. I have made them available to the Patreons. I've got 1 box of them, so there's 24 packs. The Patreons, the way I'm doing this is I am, instead of doing a random team break, I'm basically just doing them by the pack. So there's big information that's going to be coming out about that. I do not know how many packs I'm going to have available. There should be a couple at least, just for the general YouTube public. The patrons have bought up a lot of them, but there will be some available, I am assuming. So we'll be doing that next week. At the same time, I'm going to be doing my 30 Patreon break. So I've hit 30 Patreons. Over in the Patreon group, I had a goal that said, hey, if I hit 30, we're doing a break, and everyone that's a Patreon gets a random break spot in that break. So we will be doing the Patreon break as well. So we're going to have kind of a double break, if you will. We're going to do the Patreon break, and then we will do the Bowman first break. Should be awesome. It should be a good time next week. We'll do some Bowman first stuff and break some new stuff. I'm really excited to get into some new product. And then hopefully here we start getting some new product here in a couple weeks. Have no idea if stuff's going to come out or not. I keep trying to find information about it. It is like trying to get into Fort Knox. I have no idea if stuff's going to start coming out at the end of May. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, there's always a lot of good boxes that we can too. So, but it should be really fun next week. I'm really looking forward to it. Goody, thank you. Yes, that was a great. Both those boxes were pretty good boxes. So I'm glad I'm glad we did those. Those were fun boxes for sure. So yeah, and the packs. So I don't want to announce the price because I don't want people starting to send PayPal and stuff, but I will say this thing on the Bowman first packs, depending on how many I have left after the Patreons go through it, they're not going to be price gouged. There's basically, I'm going to be cheaper than what Blowout's selling them for. I know that. I think Blowout, what has Blowout got him at? Blowout's already got him at I think it's $33. And by the way, you would have to pay shipping on that. And if you want to buy a box, it's only $800. It's like $7.99. It's ridiculous. So yeah, it will be cheaper than that. So just be on the lookout. If you haven't hit that bell button, whatever they call that thing, the notification bell, hit that, because my guess is when I post that stuff live, it's gonna go fast. But we will be doing a box of that, so I'm hoping we can get at least a few of the general YouTube public in there. But it should be a fun time. And then hopefully we can get some people some sweet packs of Bowman first edition. Goody G still working on the Pence Gatorade card rainbow. So yeah, if there's anyone out there that has any the parallels of the 2019, I believe it's Topps update, Hunter Pence, you need to hit up Goody G. He will take them off your hands. The one where he's getting the Gatorade bath. Is that series 2 or is that series 2 or is that update? I believe that's update. So Matt Berry, I think would love to pay for 2 packs. I'll tell you what. I'll get on Patreon after this because I think I'm going to wrap up this stream here. We're right up at 11:30. I'll go on there. I have the list. So I kind of know. I've actually already got the break list started out for that break. I should be able to. That shouldn't be a problem, Matt. But we will definitely. Yeah, it is an update goodie. Yeah, but I think I can do that for you. So. So yeah, definitely you guys be on the lookout for that. And even if you don't buy in, at least we can watch some sweet Bowman get ripped. We'll rip a whole box of it. Should be a good time. I'm really looking forward to it. Everyone's looking for Mr. Jason. Myself, I would be looking for Bobby Witt out of all of those. And maybe we get lucky and hit one of the autographs. The autograph odds in those boxes are really long. I thought they would be better than they are, but the autographed odds, I believe, isn't it something like for the base chrome autos is 1 in 300 some odd packs, and if there's only 24, that basically means that's like 1 in every 2 cases. 20, yeah, it's about 2 cases, I bet. So autographs are kind of long in the Bowman First Edition. My guess is they saved most of the autographs for the standard edition that will be coming out hopefully shortly. So, but anyways, so you guys. That's all coming down next week. Should be a really good time. And so be on the lookout for all that stuff. We got the 1 cent cards coming up later this week. Some Pokemon videos coming out this weekend for your Pokemon fans of the channel. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. The cards that were broke, I will do this all over the weekend. They should ship out. I've been shipping them on Monday for the most part, so they will ship out on Mondays. So definitely be on the lookout for those, probably in your mail by Wednesday, Thursday next week at this time. So be on the lookout for that. And with that, guys, I hope you're all being safe. I hope you guys are all healthy and taking care of your loved ones the best you can. I hope you guys are having some good luck on your personal pack rips. And with that, guys, thank you again for joining in. I'm going to sign off for the evening. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Take care. Take care of yourself, and we will do it all again next week. See you later.